a country as vast as it is ancient. A land where 5,000 years of civilization echo through misty mountains, timeless temples, and ultra-modern cities. From imperial wonders to natural marvels, from ancient Silk Road cities to neon-lit skylines, China is a universe in itself. In this video, we take you on a journey across the top 10 places to visit in China. Destinations that define the beauty, culture, and power of this extraordinary nation. The Great Wall of China, a stairway through time. Stretching over 13,000 miles across deserts, valleys, and mountain ridges, the Great Wall of China is the largest man-made structure on Earth. Originally built to keep invaders out and, perhaps, to keep culture in, the wall is much more than bricks and stones. It's a monument to human ambition. The most popular section, Mutianyu, lies just 2 hours from Beijing. Here, the wall curves like a dragon's spine through misty pine forests. Walk its ancient steps, and you'll find yourself standing where emperors once stood, overlooking a country that changed the world. Beijing, the capital of dynasties. Beijing is not just a capital, it's a chronicle of empires. Start your journey in the Forbidden City, a vast palace complex of over 980 buildings, once home to Ming and Qing emperors. It's the largest palace in the world, a symbol of imperial power and stunning artistry. Just across Tiananmen Square lies the Temple of Heaven, where emperors prayed for good harvests beneath a sky-blue tiled dome. And no visit to Beijing is complete without the Summer Palace, a serene retreat of lakes, gardens, and pavilions, a true embodiment of Chinese garden architecture. At night, Beijing transforms. Try Peking duck in a centuries-old restaurant. Explore vibrant hutongs, ancient alleyways hiding tea houses, boutique stores, and family homes passed down for generations. Zhangjiajie, the Avatar Mountains. In the heart of Hunan Province lies a landscape so surreal, it inspired the floating mountains in the film Avatar. Welcome to Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a geological wonder of over 3,000 sandstone pillars that reach toward the clouds like the spires of an alien world. Take the Beilong Elevator, the world's tallest outdoor lift, up the face of a cliff for jaw-dropping views. Brave the glass skywalk on Tianmen Mountain, a walkway clinging to a vertical rock face thousands of feet above the forest floor. Zhangjiajie is not only about sights, it's about scale, the overwhelming sense of nature's power and poetry. Xi'an, where the Silk Road begins. Long before Beijing rose to glory, Xi'an was the heart of China. It served as the capital for over 1,000 years across 13 dynasties and marked the eastern terminus of the Silk Road. Its most famous attraction? The Terracotta Army, over 8,000 life-sized clay soldiers, horses, and chariots buried with China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Each warrior is unique, detailed with expressions, armor, even hairstyles. Within the ancient city walls, you'll find bustling Muslim quarter markets, centuries-old mosques, and spicy street food that blends Middle Eastern and Chinese flavors. Ride a bike along the massive city walls, the largest preserved of their kind in Asia, and witness a city that continues to bridge the ancient and modern worlds. Guilin and Yangshuo, nature's painting. Imagine sailing down a jade-green river, mist drifting through Sugarloaf Mountains, water buffalo grazing in the fields. Welcome to Guilin and Yangshuo, where the Li River winds through one of the most picturesque landscapes in the world. These karst mountains, immortalized in traditional Chinese ink paintings, feel like something out of a dream. Take a bamboo raft ride at sunrise. Watch cormorant fishermen cast nets in the golden light. Climb Moon Hill. Cycle through the rice paddies of Yangshuo. Or explore Reed Flute Cave, an underground world lit by rainbow lights and filled with ancient limestone formations. Guilin reminds us that China's soul is not only in its cities, but in its rivers, rocks, and timeless rural life. Shanghai, China's window to the world. If Beijing tells the story of China's past, Shanghai tells the story of its future. Towering skyscrapers line the Pudong skyline, with the futuristic Shanghai Tower reaching higher than any other in China. But just across the river, the Bund preserves elegant colonial buildings from Shanghai's international era. Wander through Yu Garden, a Ming Dynasty gem nestled among skyscrapers. Or explore Tianzifang, a creative district where cafes and art studios hide in historic alleyways. At night, take a river cruise to watch Shanghai light up in neon. This city is an explosion of culture, energy, and motion, a place where East meets West and doesn't look back. Chengdu, pandas, tea, and Taoist serenity. In the heart of Sichuan province lies Chengdu, the relaxed, spicy, and panda-filled capital of the Southwest. Your first stop? The Chengdu Research Base of giant panda breeding, where you can watch China's most beloved national treasures nap, play, and roll in the grass. But Chengdu offers more than just pandas. Visit Wuhu Shrine and Jinli Ancient Street for a taste of Three Kingdoms history and Sichuan street snacks. Sip fragrant jasmine tea in a local tea house, watching locals play mahjong under ancient banyan trees. For serenity seekers, nearby Mount Qingcheng is one of the birthplaces of Taoism, a mountain of mossy paths, sacred temples, and slow-moving mists that feel like stepping into a painting. Hangzhou, paradise on earth. The Chinese saying goes, "In heaven there is paradise. On earth there is Hangzhou." This city, once the capital of the Southern Song Dynasty, is famous for West Lake, a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated in poetry and art for centuries. Glide across the lake in a wooden boat at sunrise, watching herons take flight and lotus blossoms open. Explore Lingyan Temple, one of China's oldest and most important Buddhist temples, surrounded by ancient stone carvings and incense clouds. Sip dragon well tea at a plantation in the nearby hills, where misty green fields stretch as far as the eye can see. Hangzhou is calm, refined, and deeply poetic, a city that invites you to breathe slower, think deeper, and fall in love with the quiet. Tibet, the roof of the world. No list of China's top destinations is complete without Tibet, the mystical roof of the world. At its heart lies Lhasa, home to the magnificent Potala Palace, once the residence of the Dalai Lama, now a symbol of Tibetan spirit. Visit the Jokang Temple, where pilgrims circle the shrine day and night, spinning prayer wheels and prostrating in devotion. High-altitude light bathes the city in a crystalline glow, and the Himalayas rise in the distance like frozen gods. Tibet is more than a place, it's an experience. A spiritual heartbeat echoing through the silence of the mountains and the chants of monks deep in prayer. Finally, Lijiang and Shangri-La, lost kingdoms of the West. We journey to the southwest to the ancient town of Lijiang and the mythical valleys of Shangri-La. In Lijiang, cobbled streets wind through a perfectly preserved old town of canals, wooden bridges, and Naxi culture. Climb to Lion Hill for sunset views over tiled rooftops and snow-covered peaks. Further north lies Shangri-La, nestled in Yunnan's highlands, a land of Tibetan temples, alpine lakes, and deep spiritual calm. Hike to Tiger Leaping Gorge, where the Yangtze River thunders through cliffs that rise thousands of feet on either side. These places feel like the China of ancient myth, unspoiled, powerful, and endlessly inspiring. China is not one story. It's 1,000 stories woven into landscapes, temples, faces, and flavors. Whether you come for the history, the nature, the food, or the spirit, China will stay with you long after you've left. And this is only the beginning.